in Discord. Hold on, Sage. Stay right here, honey. Stay right here. Listen, Chad. Remember Dwight Howard? Y'all got to listen to the Dwight Howard episode on my podcast. Check it out. It's a hot mess. It's a hot freaking mess. The tea is piping hot. Okay. This is a tranny right here that is outing Dwight Howard. If you don't listen, if you don't know who Dwight Howard is, Dwight Howard used to be a NBA basketball player. He played on the teams. He played on Orlando Magic. He played on a couple other teams, but the big ones was Orlando Magic in LA, and he actually won a championship with LeBron. And one of his injuries, which was very mysterious and had us all like, what's going on here, was he had a butt injury. He had a something going on with his butt where he had a tear and he had to get surgery, honey. So we were like, what is going on here? A tear. Now this is all allegedly. This is alleged. This is all the gossip. So anyway, um, this tranny right here is saying that she used to date the Dwight Howard. Listen to her.
Dated Dwight. I dated Dwight Howard for about a year and a half.
For
I was actually the original tranny that put him on blast, but then he basically convinced me not to and tried to have me sign an NDA. I did not sign that NDA, by the way. That's why I'm here today talking about it. And I dated.
honey, she just messy. So the podcast, I'm gonna have to check it out, bitch. So she is saying, you in a match with me? So okay, cool. So she is saying that she slept with Dwight Howard. So we have further confirmation that Dwight Howard is bisexual. And it tracks because his wife that he's married to, that he kicked out the house and now they're back together. I'm not gonna lie, she gives me trainee vibes. She got like strong features, masculine vibes. At first, like when they first got together, I was like, this doesn't make sense. What did he want with her? Because I looked at his baby mom, Royce, and Royce was like a little small, petite thing, and that just seemed like his type because like real tall men like them small little women. So, all right, let me take y'all down the rabbit hole, bitch. Okay, so I believe this story. So, anybody remember the story where Dwight Howard was being sued by a young man, and that said young man said that Dwight and Miss Kitty, a big old tranny that looked like something like this, but she Miss Kitty was a mess. Miss Kitty was some old fat black woman. So I believe this tranny because she's thick and he like them thick. So anyway, the gay guy said that he was there for Dwight. He didn't know that Miss Kitty was there. So he kept pulling the guy into this threesome that he didn't want to be into and was real forceful and threatening. And the guy was scared. And Dwight made him give him head. He said he was crying. He was upset. And it was just like a very upsetting scene for him. And so he said that he saw Dwight getting penetrated by the tranny. So Dwight's a big bottom. And so the guy, he said he was so traumatized by the experience, he eventually reported it to the police and he eventually sued Dwight. And so Dwight was fighting at first, and I forget what happened. Something happened, and Dwight decided not to sue and paid. And so the tranny drove the dude home, the enforcer. And the enforcer drove him home and said, "You better not tell nobody." Was threatening the boy's life and was like, "You better not tell nothing. You keep this to yourself." Da 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 da. And so now we got another tranny coming out, Miss Thing right here, saying that she slept with Dwight. So we now further know that Dwight Howard is definitely on the gay spectrum because he was claiming just to be a freak. He likes to get freaky or whatever. That was his thing. He wasn't gay. He liked to get freaky. And so when he was confronted with the information in an interview, I'll never forget, Dwight said he felt liberated when the story came out. And I was like, why would a man, quote unquote straight man, say he feels liberated when he's being outed for being, on the gay spectrum? And so then another story came out about him and a woman, a tranny, and he said he was calling the internet weird for wanting to know what was going on in his bedroom pretty much confirming because he said everybody who's in my bedroom know what's going on in my bedroom. Y'all are weird for wanting to know what's going on in my bedroom. So I was like, okay, whatever, Queen. Say it with your chest. All right, let me catch up with y'all, chat. What y'all saying? Is y'all enjoying this tea, honey? Listen. So I told y'all, chat, I'm messy. I just get messy and I can't help it. So anyway, so we now know that Dwight, just do a press conference and just say, look, I'm bisexual, and that's that. If he would just do that, then these ones wouldn't even be able to be a bottom feeder and eat and off of his name. He because he won't come out of the and say it. And it's just like, how much more embarrassing can this get? Because he got quite a few kids and stuff, and this stuff has affected one of the children because apparently there was like these orgies happening at his mansion, and one of the kids, I think it was Royce's son, I believe, the one from Basketball Wives. This is all alleged. Allegedly touched another child inappropriately, and it became an ordeal because it supposedly originated from whoever the white had in his house touching that said child. I don't know if it to be true. This is all rumored, but I just wish he would just come out and just, speak his truth. Tell us, hey, I'm gay. I like to take it up the ass. It is what it is. It's 2026. We all taking up the ass up in Atlanta. Because I think he lives in Atlanta. And it tracks. Anyway, y'all, make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you leave a 5-star rating. And y'all have a good night.